My name is Mark Malloy and I run Crossogue Equestrian just outside Thurles in County Tipperary. When I was growing up we had a dairy herd here, something I didn't really have a big interest in. Then through my years at school my father evolved into having a suckler herd along with a flock of sheep, and when I came back here I continued doing that alongside the starts of the agritourism. So initially we started having seasonal guests. There were actually students during the summer months while this was still the family home. I carry roughly 60 horses on the farm. Our tourism today is about two separate products really. We have 10 weeks in the summer where we run a full unaccompanied children's camp where children come and stay with us aged between 12 and 18, and we have full responsibility. Most of them come from 1 to 4 weeks, and that's our summer camp business, which we've been doing for 22 years now. On the other side, we've developed the adult business, which runs from the beginning of April until mid-June when the camps start, and from mid-August through to mid-November after the camps are finished. And for that we have groups of adults, individuals, families, parties for weekends, essentially all centering around coming for fun on horseback. We just had a group of Americans and they had 2 days away. One day they went horse racing, another day they went to see Blarney and some of Cork, and so we combine the riding with alternative activities outside of Crossogue. The marketing of the Equestrian Centre has been a big challenge because we're very small. It's very hard to get your name out there, and obviously we now rely hugely on word of mouth, referrals. Repeat business is a huge part of our annual business. But to get new markets, obviously we're using our website's a big factor. Also I'm a big fan of Facebook. We do a lot of social media. It's just a very passive way of keeping the message out there that we're here and what we're doing. So we have regular updates of pictures of what's going on at Crossogue or New Foals, whatever might be happening. And then I get in a plane and I go to various countries and I try and stimulate business through that as well. So you've got to look at all the different aspects and hopefully they will rub off on each other. My advice to anyone who is considering diversification on the family farm is very much be passionate about the diversification you're contemplating, because anyone who thinks it's a way of just generating additional revenue without a lot of commitment and hard work like they put into farming, I think they'll be very disillusioned. Today, one of our bigger challenges in the equestrian tourism field is the fact that Fáilte Ireland's spend on our particular area has diminished dramatically. We're not seen as a volume product, but I do believe that the people who are coming here for the equestrian product have a high spend and they are what the Irish tourism industry needs. And an example of that is during the summer when I have my teenagers staying with me, a lot of their parents decide to come here on holiday while their children are staying with me. They then go and tour Ireland for a week or for 5 or 6 days, and they're high spend clients and they ask me to organise their accommodation, and I know the spend which they are having while in Ireland is certainly a huge addition to the economy. The future for Crossogue is essentially to generate a way of life for me, my family, the people who are part of the team, and the guests as well. I mean, essentially I see this as a destination, an experience for people, and we share in their experience. My dreams for the future really are to develop the facilities, to turn it into an absolute destination for people who enjoy cross-country jumping, just have good horses, good facilities, and a place where people identify with an excellent product.